darkness hasn't responded to anything I've tried so far. Damn you, Juno! How did you... I can't give up.
What am I doing here? I left my friends in Arborang and joined the Spellweavers Juno and Eyvind on their journey to undo the darkness and put an end to a world-eating serpent. Juno fashioned a dome of light around us, and we pushed into the darkness. I expected desolation. Instead, we've passed villages that look as though melted, and forests curled like fishhooks. I've had a bad feeling that these things will never again return to the way they once were, even if we succeed. With us came a band of mercenaries, the Ravens, tricked into believing the orders came from their leader. This too feels like disaster waiting to happen.
You need to address this now, Juno. You catch one of the ravens staring at you for the third time. The whispering between them has become worrisome. Not yet. Soon. The longer you control Folka's mind, the longer it'll be, or the worse it'll be when you drop the tricks. The ravens you brought with us are hardened mercenaries. They won't take lightly to being kidnapped. There's no time to convince them properly, and we need their blades and shields out there. And what's happened out here, exactly? The darkness doesn't kill, it warps. There are things hiding out here we don't want to meet. Perfect, I have a feeling they might notice this giant dome of light. I'm afraid it's necessary. It's the only thing keeping the darkness from warping us as well. I will release Folka's mind soon, when they discover they're trapped within the light. Just warn me when you do, before you do it. It'll be hard to miss. What I've done, I know how it looks. It isn't the way I wanted things to be. Please, Ivor, put your trust in us a little longer. Just fix this. Believe me, we are trying.
The old city on the human world border looms ahead, twisted into a claw, but still strand. Now, I have to imagine the longboats bringing fish in the harbor, and the bustling of merchants hawking goods. An unexpected light from Strand's Great Hall calls to us from atop the hill. We'll stop briefly to investigate.
Isn't this the city from the very beginning of the game? Like, the first game? It is. That's interesting. Okay. So how are these guys doing? Oh, I forgot about Krumer. Oh, that's a lot of influence. Okay, so Ivor can be promoted. And it looks like they have a completely different set of abilities. But, so Ivor can be maxed out much like, I don't recognize some of these characters. Ivor can be maxed out much like, oh, shoot. Alette? Yeah, there we go. So, 3 dull talents, strength attack, break. 3 dull talents, will per turn, arm per turn. I forgot about that. Oh, jeez. Alright, so this is gonna take a bit. I forgot about Apostate. The Dredge Stone Singer. So he's got Rupture. Okay, so he's good against Dredge. So minus arm, extra strength. That's useful. And inflicts a disease on enemies after a successful attack. Diseased enemies lose 1 strength per turn. Diseased enemies... What's the lore with this guy? This Stone Singer, a powerful Dredge spellweaver, is proof that not all Dredge fear and hate humanity. Though the Stone Singer does not speak, it travels with the ravens now. Working towards what you expect is the same goal, saving its own kind from the darkness. Huh, forgot about him. Alright, who's this lady? A witch. A mysterious and seemingly powerful spellweaver who claims to have complicated history with the Menders, and taught herself how to weave. Her hands and body look as though they've suffered under the practice. She happened across survivors in Strand while searching for the cause of the darkness. I must have had her previously. She's got kills. Strength of will. So this'll heal. Ride the lightning. Uses her will to focus her energy, launching herself forward with her spear set. After hitting her target, she retreats back to the starting tile. Because she can't move through obstacles or allies, Alphen needs a clear line of sight to her target. A long distance strike from her is devastating, leaves the target concussed, suffering 20% on the next attack. Okay. That's maxed out. She's good. What about Didac? I forgot about this guy. Like many rovers, Didac silently appeared in Bindle one day without explanation. Works hard and keeps to himself, but there's a history in his eyes. A reason for his awkwardness. Perhaps his past he hopes to forget. Okay, so track, ignores armor, rally, so he's much like the other guy, but no bear. Shame. Valgard. If I used him, kills 23. What? I seriously don't remember these characters. Ivand. Arc Lightning. So, pulls fire from the sky onto any enemy within a range of 6. The lightning strikes each unit diagonal to the target until it runs out of units to hit. Each time the lightning arcs to a new target, it does 1 additional strength damage. Be careful not to toast your friends. Troll stones. So you can block paths and mend. So same deal. Okay. Juno, what's she got? Confuse. Confuses the enemy, and not sure what that does. And bolsters the willpower of a teammate, or of confidence around them. Okay, so both characters she buffs get extra strength. If I remember right, Sigbjorn is much like Gunnulf. Yeah, Warhawks. Warhawks are tough suckers. Who else do we have? We have Back, but he's just a spearman. Apostate's interesting, but he's already level 10. Ollie. Oh, right. Ollie was the one with the weird axe storm move. And he's also got run through. So if I remember right, he was good. I think they just kind of randomly generated and gave us characters here. Okay. What about Folka? She's got champion, allies protected, and shield smash. Let's break to adjacent targets, but she loses this, which is kind of tough. So what do we do? Will per turn, arm per turn, break. We want to bring Avon on. Valgard's required in the party? Okay, Didac isn't. Oh, he wasn't very good to begin with. Mogan was... Oh! There was like Hogan and Mogan or whatever. Both were pretty good. Yeah, I don't know why... I don't remember Valgard in the slightest. I never put anything on him. Let's see. And I assume... Oh, Folka can be removed. She's decent, though. If I remember right. Kind of decent. Oh, jeez, this is going to take a while. Okay, so... Oh, right. What was Krumer? He was the war leader. He's got Forge ahead. Sundering impact, heavy impact. Avon. Okay. So Avon's abilities are... He's got the arc lightning, which scares me a little bit. First strike does 6 damage, stones. Yeah, he was tough to work with. I'm just going to put it all into will points, because that's what he's most useful for. Alfred. His range of 3 and does damage. See, the other brother retired and stayed with his family. I thought he went insane and attacked us. But yeah, I could be wrong. I don't remember Hogan and Mogan particularly well. I think it was Hogan and Mogan. It really has been, like, far too long, so I'm, like, only partially remembering these characters. Well, we should probably promote him one more time. That'll get him a heroic title. So damage on consecutive attack to the same enemy? Nah. Will per kill? No. Extra move, dodge, and move through allies? That could be kind of interesting. What are Ivor's moves? I've kind of forgotten what he can do. Battering Ram and Tempest. Oh. So, what's his base armor? It's 16. So the Foolish actually wouldn't be super terrible. So, extra strength, but reduced armor. Extra crit per adjacent enemy. Extra damage. Okay. Adjacent allies, extra armor, strength to attacks and will. That's kind of interesting. Last standing. I mean, otherwise I could put him down the last standing and just continuously send him out as a berserker. Because if he's never injured after KO, I could always just have him roll in and hit enemies. That's actually kind of attractive. Let's see. The Forsaken looks good. Extra damage, 30% crit, never miss with no adjacent allies. That's actually better on an archer. Because the flat damage bonus is incredible on them. And most of my archers hopefully will be away. Because yeah, never injured after KO means he could... I could effectively throw him at everything and not have to worry about losing him. Yeah, the wolf would also be good for archers. Yeah, because 3 armor, regen armor after every turn, and never injured after KO. Because the other one would be the Foolish, which might actually be better on a character like Gunnulf. For a ton of extra damage? I guess I can think about it. I don't know yet. So let's just wait on that. Let's just buff our other characters. Yeah, would I rather have Sigbjorn over Krumer? The answer is no. Sigbjorn has Tempest and Sundering Impact, but his max strength is worse. So he's just kind of garbage. What about Bersi? Same deal. Yeah, they're not great. Well, let's work on Fulka for a bit. Okay, and she can't be promoted. So I could keep promoting Ivor. He's got 2 points available. Did I give him dodge? I did give him dodge, but we've only got 3. Yeah, let's Let's work on Ivor. So now he's got dodge. He's got that. He's got the resist armor damage. Because honestly, maxing out Ivor is not a terrible idea. And then we do we just upgrade Krumer? We could. Let's see, the resist armor damage might be better, because we don't... Combat doesn't actually last that long. Let's get him 2 in that. We kind of want to get him the dodge. And honestly, I think I'm going to save the rest. I've been staring at this character for far too long. We'll be fine. Oh, that's why I don't recognize these characters. Just in time. Survivors, let's clear these things out. I've forgotten Ivor's voice. Okay. We got a bunch of these guys. Yeah, I was wondering about this setup. Let's group my team together a little bit more. Any hero can use the Vulca Spear to cast Chain Lightning on an enemy. Defeat enemies to charge it. Oh. Okay, well this is, Ivor. Was a ton. I guess I'm just gonna wail on this guy. Oh, he's dead. Oh, and they have ashes. Okay, well that's worrying. Okay. Oh, that's the fire pit. We gotta kind of watch out for that. Now, can I move him over here? Arc lightning? Maybe not arc lightning on him. Oh. Let's half the mender's willpower +1 +2. Now let's just mend her up. I really wish she'd just get EXP for mending people. That'd be kind of nice. Yep, that was a good idea. Ow. Okay, so she's got the spear jump, but she took some damage. I'm gonna move her back to this corner. Strength of will, ride the lightning. That didn't work. That worked significantly less than I wanted it to. That's a bit of a shame. Okay, so what's this guy have? Bloody flail. Okay, so that's an archer over there. I'd like to hit the archer. These guys are all tough. His armor break ain't great either. Let's see. A lot of these guys. I guess realistically, we're gonna move over here, and we're just gonna use Stonewall. Ideally, I'd like to have him just eat hits so she doesn't take too much damage. Luckily, you can only lose characters... Ow. You can only lose characters out of combat. Sort of. You can kind of lose them in combat, but not that much. I guess they might actually just go for my other characters. Oh well. Let's see. This is Ivor? Yeah. Alright. We have that. We do. Well, let's do Tempest, because it'll hit, Oh! I'm a moron. It actually even tells you, which order you'll hit, so I accidentally hit her. Sorry, this is gonna take some getting used to. We'll be fine. I love crits. Crits make me happy. Okay. Okay, so if we move him here, we can do Arc Lightning on these two. Zap! I was really hoping it would hit this guy, but it didn't. I'm kind of confused by that. Okay, so she's pretty injured. There's strength of will. But that has to be localized. Let's just take his armor off. Oh, that's a corrupted Varl. I didn't even think about that. All right. Well, he's got plenty of armor. We should probably go for these guys, though. Take those shields off. Otherwise, this is going to take forever. Fortunately, Ivor's getting kind of wailed on here. I'm not appreciating. Might as well hit that archer. They're just going for him. Okay, so this time around, I'm not going to be a moron. Let's do Tempest, starting with this guy. And we'll hit 2. There we go. That's what I was looking for. And yeah, oh, no. That's still a pain. Yeah, this is the first level of the game. That's a weird feeling. Actually, I really appreciate that we kind of have this like revisiting situation going on. Alright. I'm gonna do arc lightning on this guy. Hopefully, it's gonna go this way. I didn't kill him, but it did some damage, and it got him a kill. That's one of the major tricky bits. Alright, the lightning. Poke. Fun hit and run character. I need to boost her strength though. She doesn't do nearly enough for what I need her to do. Okay, let's pop those shields off. Otherwise, we're gonna be at this for a while. It's unfortunate not having a character with stupidly powerful. With stupidly powerful abilities to just kind of cheese stomp people. Like this is by far going to be the most oh. Minus will, bonus will to warped. Well, let's see. Kill this guy, kill this guy. Okay, how much will can I pop off? Enough. What's the thing up top? I can use lightning whenever I want. It's kind of useful. I'm not sure what it's going to do. Oh, I see. I'm just gonna move him over here. So, I can use this. Is that just his turn? Oh, I see. So I can use this staff effectively to take off one damage, 1 armor. So this is the Velka spear, which Ivan currently has. I guess I could have actually used that to hurt this guy, but whatever. Because I could have hurt him and let Avon take the kill, get the kill, but this is fine. I got other characters that I'd rather level up anyway. Maybe? I don't know. Main thing is Avon can't get much better than he already is. So just bump his strength off. I'm not going to be using this character, I think. I'll use her, though. Because her whole never take damage until she's lost all of her shields makes her really beefy. Especially if I can boost her strength further. Or give her some armor regeneration. Who knows? I don't know. And yeah, always kill everybody if possible. That one where I ended it earlier was not a good idea. When the quiet comes, it feels unnatural, like being underwater. What happened to these things anyway? Asks Folka, breaking the silence. The strange woman replies. Oh, I see. What happened to these? Oh, wait, Folka's the shield bearer. I don't freaking noises. Noises, voices, I don't know anyway. What happened to these things anyway? Asks Folka, breaking the silence. The strange woman replies. Dredge, human, Varl. It doesn't matter out here. Not dead, but their minds were gone even before we laid them to rest. The charred remains of the warped creatures bubble and fizz in the light, and smell horrible. You take the conversation outside the ruined hall as you descend towards the foot of Strand. I really wish this game was voice acted. I wish every game was voice acted. Or that I had done this series with Shell. Oh well. An unexpected place to find visitors. Or, no, he was, like, deeper, but I don't know, whatever. The dredge were trouble enough in Strand, without being warped into monsters. I wasn't sure we'd ever be unstuck from this abyss, even with our friend Light. Good that you stayed put. You wouldn't outpace the darkness on foot. We travel into the wind, not away, to undo it. Onto the darkness, how? No mere mender, this. This woman's a Volca. But you are not. How did you learn how to weave the light? I've picked up a thing or two on my own. You learn to protect yourself when the menders are trying to kill you. What do you mean by that? My name's Alfred. Do you know who you're traveling with, I wonder? Despite our history, I came this way to seek the council in Manahar. I wonder if the remains of it found me instead. You can tell Juno is uncomfortable with the implication, but she remains composed as ever. Eyvind, less so. Or Eyvind. We need to move on. Time is our enemy. Time itself. Then you'll need capable allies. I can see it on your face. You wonder, can I trust her? What I'm wondering is why there's so much color in the air between you and the big lady with the raven shield. You glance at Folka. Ollie's head swivels back and forth between her and Juno. He's not the only one drawing a weapon. You hear Juno clearly in your head. Be ready. Wander's reached his limit on voices. The problem is there's so many characters, it's hard to remember exactly whose voice and where, and like some of the characters have a bit of a accent and like a bunch of other things. I'll try my best, but I'm bad with it. Volka shudders, grabbing her head. Where are we? She groans, no longer under Juno's spell. Trapped in the dark with this treacherous witch. Ollie snarls. I knew it, Folka. Her words have been coming out of your mouth since we left Bolverk at the old ford. Folka's face turns red enough to melt snow. She screams, and you only barely manage to turn aside her spear. Others are drawing weapons. Let's see. Intimidate the ravens. Who will be first? You roar. They flinch at your ferocity, but even more so from the crackle of lightning from Avon behind you. A velveteen dizziness washes over the group. Juno says, if this world is going to survive, everyone is needed. Volka struggles against the weariness. Who gives a flying fan about the world? But she makes no move. Nobody moves. When this is all over, slumps Volka, the ravens will get what's owed. Count on that. Everybody shut up, hisses Spar. You hear that? A lot of combat in this game, right off the bat. These things just came out of nowhere. We must stand together to survive. Fine, but this conversation isn't over. If I remember right, she had a really deep voice. Okay, Legions of the Warped often attack in waves. After the first fight, you may fight or flee. Defeat the boss on the final wave to gain a powerful item. Oh. Number of player turns remaining before a new group of opponents appears. Okay, so this is tougher. Okay. A lot of enemies on this side. Let's do champion. I'm gonna do that preemptively. Because they're probably gonna be hitting her. Poor Avond. Okay, we have Ollie. Ollie can do a couple of things. Axe Storm and run through. Axe Storm, I'm gonna have to move forward one. Do we want to do it on him? Tempting. There's also the... Is that a spear? Oh, that's a spear. Strength and armor. Okay, let's move forward. Yeah, the whole get the item thing at the end would be lovely. Well, that didn't help. I forgot. Go for the armor first. What's Spar got? I had never used him. Oh, he's a Scald. I should have leveled up every character. Because Spar is garbage. Oh. Oh, I made mistakes on this chapter. Because, yeah. Oh, this is one of those where I'm being punished real hard for not using a character. That I would normally use. Whoops. Okay, abilities, Tempest. And we want to hit 3. Okay, so that helped. Helps? I don't know. Let's see. We can lightning one of these guys, maybe. We should probably mend. Juno? Juno. I really wish you'd get, like, a portion of the kill EXP. From these. Okay, so what she got? Confuse or weaved energy? Let's confuse him. Okay, this is her. Might as well just kill this guy. That's easy. And that's a promotion. Oh. And because he was chained in, everybody gets a willpower bonus. That's helpful. Okay. You guys only got 3. Okay, abilities we could do... No, we could do run through. But that's not going to help much. We'll just hit that guy. Do some damage. Unfortunately, Ollie is kind of in an awkward spot. We have Spar here. But I should probably keep Spar where he is. What abilities does he have? Insult. I can pretty much just chuck him to the back of the turn order, no problem. Let's see. Might as well move around a little bit. Hit this guy. And we just kill him. Okay, maybe I should get Ivor one of the crit-based abilities, because he is currently just on a critting spree, and it's kind of great, actually. Does this count? I don't actually know if that counted as a kill, unfortunately. But we did get some willpower from that, so I'll take it. Let's see. Anybody particularly wounded? Abilities? Yeah, mend. She could use some. Ow. Okay. What do you have? Not enough willpower. Pretty much nothing. This is an awkward and bad position. Let's see. What are her current abilities? Shield Smash or Champion? I mean, I could keep doing Champion. Let's keep doing Champion, because that'll protect Juno. Move here. Oh, what was that? Oh, is he bleeding? Oh, he's been impaled. That sucks. That could have been better. This all could have been better. Because, yeah, what I've effectively done here is been forced to use the characters that I haven't buffed up or given any items to. And it is not going so hot for me. Oh well. Let's see. Tempest, starting with you. Should hit the both of them. There they go. God, Ivor's a beast. And more willpower. Okay, so the Scalds are a little bit more helpful than I thought they were going to be. Which I definitely appreciate. Let's see. Move him over here. Abilities, mend. Juno. I mean, Juno desperately needs it. Fortunately, Juno can't do much, can she? She can confuse this guy, though. Okay. So I'm just gonna have her continually run around championing it. Because she's doing fine, but we've gotta protect what characters I currently have. Okay, Ivor. Can move here. He's doing okay. Okay, Tempest. Clockwise from target. That should hurt the both of them pretty bad. Yep, he might not be coming back from that one. I don't know what that's gonna do. Oh, that sucked. What's that? I have no idea. I've made mistakes here. Abilities, mend, Volca. Oh. Juno might have a thing. Unlike other heroes, when Juno falls in battle, she isn't incapacitated. Instead, she becomes a ghost, invisible and invulnerable to her enemies. As a ghost, she can't attack or use abilities, but she can move and collect from the fonts of dark energy that are visible on her turn. Each font she collects restores both strength and willpower. When trying to maximize Juno's font collection each turn, remember that you can click multiple tiles in sequence to control a unit's movements precisely. At any point, you can restore Juno to life with the strength and willpower she currently has by stepping onto her body. Oh. Whoops. Oh, I should have just tried to hit him. Okay. Yeah, this isn't going so hot. I'm probably just gonna flee with this group. The extra item would be nice, but this is by far my my worst possible team from this group. And, like, a whole group of new enemies would wreck me. Because this is not a strong team. Ivor! And she might do it. More renown. No, we're just gonna flee. This team's gonna go down real quick. If I don't. Yeah, so Spar's been injured in battle. I don't think Juno gets injured. But that's the best I'm gonna do with this group. And I, instead of not wasting time, instead of skipping upgrading my characters, I absolutely need to do so.